Hey everyone, welcome to Noor Telecom. Today we have an iPhone 12 mini with a problem where the phone doesn't show any IMEI number and also has no network signal after inserting a SIM card. So let's start repairing it. First, we power off the phone completely, then remove the two pentalobe screws at the bottom and lift the display carefully using a suction cup and a plastic pry tool. After disconnecting the battery and all display flexes, we take out the logic board by removing all the necessary screws, brackets, and connectors. Next, we place the logic board on the preheating platform to separate the upper and lower layers. Once the temperature reaches a suitable level, we gently lift the upper layer using a thin metal blade. After separating, we apply some flux around the board's pads and clean all the solder residues using solder wick and a copper brush to make the surface neat and shiny. Now, under the microscope, we start working on the baseband section. We clean the black protective glue around the baseband IC using flux and a sharp needle tool. After that, we apply a little flux around the baseband IC and heat it with a hot air gun to remove the IC carefully. Once the IC is removed, we clean the pad area on the logic board with flux and solder wick. And then we also clean the IC's bottom surface properly. After that, we place a reballing stencil on top of the baseband IC, apply solder paste, and heat it gently with the hot air gun until all the solder balls form perfectly. Then we apply a bit of flux on the logic board's baseband area and mount the reballing IC back in its original position. We use the hot air gun again to solder it firmly in place. After that, we clean the surrounding area properly, apply a thin layer of flux around all the connector pads, and touch them up with the soldering iron for a perfect finish. Now we reattach both layers of the logic board by placing them back on the heating platform until they bond properly. Once the layers are fully joined, we take the board off, let it cool, and reassemble the phone completely. Finally, we power on the iPhone and insert a SIM card. The phone now detects the network perfectly, and the IMEI number is showing again. The repair is successfully completed. That's all for today. Thanks for watching Noor Telecom.